Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Judgment. Today, we're continuing going over this case, bro, because it's so damn good.
Mind if we continue?
Yeah, dude, let's fucking go. Continue.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I need to know.
Okay, so let's say Shono did experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials. What was his motive for testing it then?
Maybe he was already, like, on death's door? So he had no harm to test it on him because he's already on death's door.
Maybe he wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients.
Yep.
One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death.
And since that happened, he tried to put the blame
The more
on
it feels like
Okubo.
This is how it all went down.
It's starting to make sense.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it.
He's experimenting to see what he has to fix on the drug to make it work.
But the pieces all seem to fit together.
And he's willing to kill any number of people to get his
Going
drug
down
successful.
That path, Yagami-san, that means Okubo really was innocent, yeah?
Yeah, we already knew that.
But he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Quick.
I don't know about that.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, that's not important right now.
Yeah.
Keep gathering information? Hell fucking yeah.
So, to summarize our theory so far, it all started 3 years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
Yeah.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
Keto? Keto. I think Keto.
Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Kido would have access to ADDC funding.
Mm-hmm.
There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right?
That guy trying to buy the land.
You've cracked it, Yagami-san. It had to be Kido.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the 89 press conference. You remember the look on Kido's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a point.
Maybe Shono wasn't telling him about the experiments.
Maybe he was only told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the 89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the possibilities, Kido proudly presents the research at that press conference. There's no turning back after that, even if he found out about the experiments.
And look at
That's probably
Shono's
how
face.
Shono got Kido on his side. He then used Kido's funding and connections to bring in Hamura and the Mole. It feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
Mm-hmm. That means Kido's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
But using Keto as a front for the public eye.
Let's say you're right. When did Shono start using this guy? When was the mole's first murder?
6 months ago. When would have been the first time Shono used the mold to kill someone? 6 months ago when Hashiki died? Maybe?
Probably Hashi.
Yeah.
6 months ago.
And why do you say
That's the
that?
guy in the black coat.
Hashi inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono. But as we know, Shono was in a taxi at the time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashiki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the mole?
Yeah. Only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashki was to finding out about the human experimentation before he died.
Yeah, and if he had, that would have been the end of the line for Shono. Seems like a plausible motive to me.
So what, everything just makes sense? I don't know.
It all makes sense until it doesn't.
If you have something to say, say it.
I mean, this is still just a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Wakusan at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Over and over. Even set the place on fire. Reeked of booze, too. Even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want. The guy's a murderer.
I don't think so.
That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake. It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all.
I don't think so. I don't think he
Here
did.
you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent. But you just don't want to feel responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Wasn't Terasawa part of... She was a nurse in the ADDC, right? Maybe she had knowledge
I know
of this going down, so Shono had to find a way to shut her up. And then they put the blame on Okubo again. Because he had connections with Waku.
Akemi-san's theory like it's the truth. And we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Wakusan.
And how are you suggesting we do that?
It's simple.
Talk
Just
to
go
him?
Okubo and ask if he did it.
You want to talk to him face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
A lawyer like you should have no problem setting that up, right?
I'm a detective now.
He can't stand me, though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
Fine. But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now.
True.
If you really want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yakami-san.
Well,
Hoshino-kun,
Yes?
let's go talk to Okubo. Think you can arrange that for me?
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
And if he's on death row,
If you want to find me.
he
Looking over the old case.
doesn't have a reason to lie about if he really killed him or not. If he's still insisting he did not kill that guy or his girlfriend, there'd be no reason to lie about it because he's already on death row.
I'll let you know once I've made...
Yeah, I want to. Can I rest or not? Okay, whatever. I'll just go eat some food, I guess. But yeah, like maybe Shono, maybe the girlfriend, since she was a nurse at the place, found out about the human experiments, and Shono needed to shut her up, and he did it in a way that made it look like Okubo did it. Since Okubo was already accused of murdering that guy, Waku. That's all. It's all theory right now, guys, but we'll see. My theories have been pretty accurate so far, for the most part. Not 100% accurate, but pretty close, dude.
いらっしゃいませ。
Now we're gonna spend money on this stuff. If I have to make money at the end of the game, I'll just play that mini game a few times.
ありがとうございました。
Yeah, arigatou gozaimasu. Nova, honestly, no lie, your final stream, I wasn't paying attention for the story because I I was gonna play the game myself. I think the only thing I remember from that last stream was where the final boss fight takes place. That's the only thing I do remember. Oh, we have 2,400. I need to buy something. This right here. Almost any movement can be canceled out with a quick step. Okay. I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna buy this next time. And then I can buy this. Yeah, okay, nice. Don't know if we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna have enough SP for all that by the end of the game, but we'll see. Arietta, so far the main villain points to
For a case file?
Shono.
EDC one from 3 years ago. I'm seeing Okubo soon.
Huh? What do you mean you're seeing Okubo?
Hold on. I'll go pull the documents up.
Thanks, Ari-san.
How's it going, Yagami-san?
Oh, not bad. What do you have there?
The files for Emi Terasawa's case. I thought they might be useful too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yagami-san, I think you should look them over if you're going to talk to Okubo.
Yeah.
If you really don't need them, just leave them here. I'll put everything back later.
You gotta read them, bro. You gotta read them. It might have a vital clue you need, bro. Like, it might have a very vital clue, bro. Something that everyone's overlooked.
Emi Terasawa, 26 years old at time of death. December 2nd, 2015, about 11 p.m. Her body is found on the second floor of a burnt-out apartment building. 15 stab wounds to the chest, presumably inflicted while she was still alive. Cause of death? Blood loss. No ash in her lungs, so she didn't inhale any smoke. Emi died before the fire started. Shinpei Okubo, the victim's boyfriend and roommate, was found at the scene and arrested. Murder weapon is thought to be a kitchen knife. It was covered in Okubo's prints. Okubo was wasted out of his mind when firefighters arrived at the apartment.
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
But Okubo claims he doesn't remember ever drinking, that he woke up surrounded by flames. He's
Alcohol
pleaded
is flammable. Just saying.
Yagami,
Maybe he wasn't drinking, but
really have to
someone
do this?
poured alcohol on him
I mean,
to make it seem like he was drinking,
Looks like I did.
and that's how it happened.
but why?
I need to know if he was really innocent. If he killed Waku-san 3 years ago. I'm going to find the truth, Kenta-sensei.
What? In just one little prison chat?
Well, either way, I never felt like I closed the book on this. I should have done this years ago. I mean, yeah, I defended him in court. But we didn't have anything definitive to prove his innocence. The only thing the ruling said was that they couldn't conclusively prove his guilt. Meaning for the public at large, he as good as did it. Okubo got laid off from his job and had his personal details smeared all over the internet.
Yeah.
The guy barely even went outside. Couldn't sleep at night without his pills. But I didn't ask him about any of that. Didn't really care either. Until one day, Okubo gave up his years of sobriety, started drinking, stabbed his girlfriend to death.
I don't think he did.
And what? You think that's your fault?
If he was proved innocent of killing this Waku guy, why would he do he was finally free again. Why would he friggin' go and kill his girlfriend? His girlfriend was actually the big reason why he was innocent. Because she testified for him. So why would he go and kill her?
I helped set a murderer loose on the world. In other words,
I don't think you did, bro. I don't think you did.
Emmy died because of me.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself. Do you remember your dad's last case? Must have been almost 20 years ago. Do you, Yagami?
I didn't know he had a dad.
Yeah. No way I could forget.
The defendant
I didn't know he had a dad.
raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl. At least that's what they said he did. Everyone in the damn country thought that guy deserved to get executed. No thoughts of innocence, except from your dad. You know how it all went down after that. He gave the prosecution what for. Your dad never compromised his ideals, no matter what. He said a lawyer's job isn't discovering the truth, or even knowing it. It's proving the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict. Do you understand? That's how he saw the defense's role. It takes some real guts to say that. That's why you looked up to him. And you would have never become an attorney without his influence.
In the beginning, sure I did. But you know, a lot happened afterward. With my dad, and with me too.
Yeah.
It's possible the defendant actually was guilty. Raped the girl, killed her in cold blood. He disappeared almost immediately after the trial. So, all of the hatred, all of the anger people felt, was thrown onto my dad. Not long after, he and my mom were killed by the victim's father.
Even so, I don't think your old man did anything wrong. Our job's showing that the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence, not finding the truth. And when you defended Okubo the first time around, that's exactly what you did. Listen to me, Yagami. You didn't do anything wrong.
Sure, I get what you're saying. But a girl burned to death because I was good at my job. Ever think about how that feels?
What?
It's easy to sit back and tell me I did nothing wrong, but put yourself in my shoes. Could you say you did the right thing?
That's enough! How long are you gonna let this dominate your life?
For as long as I live.
Kaito.
Yagami speaking.
Hey, it's Hoshino.
Oh, damn.
Our chat with Okubo. Meet me at the taxi stand on West Shichifuku Street. I'm on my way there now.
Got it. Thanks. I appreciate the concern.
I've said all I wanted to say. It's fine. I half knew you weren't gonna listen anyway.
Genda-sensei.
Hmm?
You and I both saw what happens when you don't pursue the truth. I can't let that go. I won't.
Yo, that was an emotional scene, and the music just complemented it so well.
Over here, Yagami-san. We're finally going to see Okubo. Go ahead and get in, Yagami-san.
Okay, let's do it. Right here. We're finally getting like closure to Yagami and his story a little bit. Yo, your hair is fucking outrageous, bro. Your eyes look dead.
Long time no see. Yagami-sensei.
Yeah,
Johnny on Bosch?
it's been a while.
I apologize. I've been alone all this time. Talking is...
Don't worry. We're not in a rush here.
Kind of are.
You look so different.
So do you.
I haven't been back in the courtroom since the last day of our case.
Meaning you're not a lawyer?
Not quite. I'm a detective in Kamurocho. Pays the bills, you know.
Does it? We have like no money.
And that's all my fault?
Hey. Sorry. This isn't what I came here to talk about today. 3 years ago, at the ADDC, did you actually murder Waku-san or not?
What? Yagami, I don't understand. You know I'm innocent. I didn't murder Waku-san or Emi-chan. Why won't you listen to me?
Oh, that's Yuri Lowenthal, not Johnny on Bosch.
Kill anyone.
I'm dumb.
Why won't people just believe me?
The prosecution had more than enough evidence to convict you for Emi's murder. It was an open and shut case. There was nothing we could do.
Of course not. How am I gonna win when my own lawyer doesn't believe I'm innocent? Don't think I couldn't tell. Every time you went up there and tried to clear my name, you looked like you were gonna puke.
So, Okubo-san, you really didn't do it either time?
That's what I've been saying all along.
My name is Hoshino from the Genda Law Office. If you don't mind, we have a theory about the ADDC incident you were on trial for.
I do mind. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
But don't you want to know who really killed Waku-san?
It was an ADDC researcher by the name of Yoji Shono.
I remember him. But you're saying he did it? Why, though?
Here, let me explain. Waku-san's death was an 89-related accident. That's our theory, at least. The drug must have killed him on the spot. Shono panicked, searching for a place to hide the body.
Which led him to my truck, huh?
Yeah. It must have been the only option he could think of. Things may have turned out differently had you actually reported finding Waku-san's body. But as we both know, that's not what happened.
So all this was because I buried the body?
It was a better stroke of luck than Shono could have ever asked for. After all, the cops never even suspected him.
God damn it! I don't know what the hell I was thinking back then. It all happened so fast. I opened the truck, and the body was there. Naturally, I panicked. The police never would have believed I didn't kill the guy. Of course not. Why would they? I already had a criminal record, too. I was a fool.
Okubo. So you really were innocent after all, huh?
Yes.
Do you even need to ask?
I guess not. Thank you.
Yagami-san?
Yagami-sensei! What about Emi? Aren't you gonna ask me about her? I told you before I never would have killed her!
I want to believe you. I really really do. But I already did everything I could. I searched non-stop for some kind of hint. But a guy can only spend so long poring over burnt scraps of evidence. After 3 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
So, guess the real killer is still out there. Just biding his time, waiting for my execution. How are you and I gonna face Emmy in the afterlife? Come on, man! Tell me how!
Holy shit.
Yagami-san,
What's up?
I think I'm gonna head back to Genda's. What are you up to tonight?
Not sure yet. I think maybe I'll swing by Tender. I could use a drink.
I have some drinks in my inventory
Later, Hoshino-kun.
if you want those. Bro, how are we gonna find evidence to prove friggin' Okubo innocent of killing his girlfriend? Because I am a firm believer that he did not do it. Because why would he? There's literally no reason he would have done it. But there's also not enough evidence to prove him innocent either. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna find something. We're gonna find any little piece of evidence that might help.
So,
Like this guy.
Defending Ayube.
Kuroiwa.
I had to come congratulate you myself on your triumphant return to the courtroom.
I'm not gonna be the one defending him. Just help him with the investigation.
Wasn't Shintani-sensei your mentor? You're helping to free the man who murdered him. Are you confused or just desperate for a few scraps off the table? But it wouldn't be the first murder you've set loose in our city. Not a good look.
Ayube didn't kill Shintani.
His gun begs to differ. The rifling matches the marks on the bullet.
Yeah, that's how the real killer framed him for it. If you seriously can't see that, then I'm not the confused one here.
Say what you will.
Yeah, but Ayaba's, whatever his name is, his alibi is so shaky. Like, I doubt he did it and he was framed, but it's so, like, shaky because his story does, like, not match up. Where the fuck are you?
Hello? You need something?
Nice cane.
More or less.
Excuse me? Are you the mystery assassin? Nice sword.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
That's right. Your little detective game's over, Yagami.
Wait, is that? Yagami-san!
Hoshino-kun, stay back!
Huh?
You follow me?
This guy's dangerous.
No shit, he has a fucking katana.
I can see that.
Okay, I gotta fight a guy with a fucking katana. You know who the fuck is this guy? This has to be the assassin that Shono has hired. Because we're learning too much information. He's onto us. We learned too much information, so now he's gonna bring him over here. Yo, can I get the VR sword though? You know, for a pro assassin, you're pretty easy, bro. Come on, fight me, bitch. Ow. Yo, does this man have 3 health bars? Is that like a thing in this game? 3 health bars? Who would have thought dodging could actually be the difference to life and death? You might have to kick your ass with this bicycle real quick. I mean, you do have a katana, so I think it's only fair. Oh, he's almost dead. I did not have to waste that. Oh well. Yo, you are fucking awful as an assassin, bro.
Damn it.
Yagami-san, are you okay?
I'm fine. But that guy wasn't messing around.
What do you mean?
He would have killed me for sure if I'd let him.
Maybe one of Hamura's men?
What's up, Tuck? How'd your chat with Okubo go?
Listen, someone just tried to murder me. Probably sent by Hamura.
What?
Watch your back, Kaito-san. Where are you now?
Right by the office. Got Sugiura with me, too.
Don't go back there. Not now.
All right. I got a place.
Oh yeah?
KJ Art, the Kyorei HQ. Hamura ain't gonna touch us there.
Wait, you're gonna go there after we beat the crap out of Shioya and his whole crew in that club? You think they'll just let us hang out?
Of course I do. We've got Kajihiro on our side.
Yeah, didn't Kajihiro said they weren't gonna go after us anymore?
Over there quick, yeah?
Sounds like we're meeting at KJ Art.
I heard.
Well, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. That was a fun fight. That's the first enemy or boss that's had 3 health bars, which is crazy. I'm also learning, slowly but surely, I'm learning that dodging actually plays a really big role in this game, not to friggin' die. Better late than never, I suppose. But that has to be the assassin Shono is hiring to kill all these people. Because we're learning the truth very quickly, and he doesn't like that. At least that's my suspicions anyways. Wait, we'll order the KJ Art next time, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more Judgment. But until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.